Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? We have major breaking news right now. I mean, huge breaking news right now. We have reports. It's unconfirmed, but I have some powerful sources, and it looks as if the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has died. The supreme leader of the nation of Iran, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is dead, or if he's not dead, he is at death's door, because 4 hours ago, secretly, the Iranian regime chose their next leader and has handed the power over to Mosjaba Khamenei. Mosjaba Khamenei is the second son of the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. It looks like he is dead or right at death's door. And this might be why Elon Musk met with the ambassador of Iran on Monday on behalf of the president-elect Donald Trump. There's a lot of wondering why that meeting happened. It was a very secretive meeting that has come out, that he was telling the ambassador of Iran, look, with my Starlink satellite systems and other technologies I can see everything. So cut it out. I can see everything. So that meeting took place Monday with the ambassador of Iran. And now we know 4 hours ago that the Iranian regime secretly chose the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei's second son, Mosjaba Khamenei, as the new supreme leader of Iran. Let me tell you all about that, guys. Just give me 1 second here. I've got info over here I want to share with you. Who is Mosjaba Khamenei? And what this is huge because the president of Iran, he died back in May after he cursed Israel. He crashed his helicopter crashed into the side of a mountain. You may remember that. He and his top 7 lieutenants were killed. Let me put a shout out right now. Gold at PastorPaulGold.com, at www.PastorPaulGold.com. Gold just hit another record high. But this is what's amazing is, guys, it's been doing it a lot lately, and it's 33.26% increase in gold from year to date this year. And while the election drama had everybody nervous, gold investors were sleeping pretty well. It makes sense because for thousands of years, gold has been a constant. Gold is a biblical currency. And that's why investors are now moving to Noble Gold Investment. You can do that right now. Go right now. Click on the link below at www.PastorPaulGold.com or call them first thing Monday morning. Call them at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait around. Guys, go to that website right now. Visit, find out what you got to do to set up a gold or silver IRA. They will help you do it. They'll help you roll over that 401k. It's time to get some stability in an extremely unstable world. You'll be glad that you did. Guys, and we're going into this, our webinar coming up, of course, Spiritual Warfare on December the 6th. Read the ticker below. You can see the great speakers. And man, this timing of this Spiritual Warfare webinar could not be more perfect, more timely. Never have we had anything timed this well. And we're going to see just exactly what's going on. Some of the best speakers ever on this subject. L.A. Marzulli, Lester Sumrall, the grandson of Dr. Lester Sumrall, Mike from around the world, Jim Baker's adopted son, Mondo de la Vega from the Jim Baker Show, Bishop Larry Ragland from Solid Rock Church in Birmingham, Alabama, Sheila Glidden, who's an incredible teacher on spiritual warfare, Heidi Begley, is going to break it down for you. The power of prayer and the power of spiritual warfare. And she can really tell you she has firsthand experience. Bart Begley with an incredible documentary. And I'm going to also bring you a powerful message on the power of the blood of Jesus Christ, the name of Jesus, and the authority of the believer. Now, let's talk about what has just happened here, because this is huge. First of all, there was a secret meeting. Let me pull this up right now. This is just now breaking. Apparently, 4 hours ago, Iran held a secret meeting and elected its next leader. The sources close to Iran's regime is reporting that the supreme leader, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has either died or is at death's door. His second son has been chosen for the role to become the supreme leader of Iran. And he has now taken over. So I would think that means his father, 85 years old, either has slipped into a coma now or has died. Iran has secretly chosen Mojtaba Khamenei, the second son of the Iran supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei. He is the next head. He is now the leader of Iran. Iran, of course, a Persian part of once was the Persian Empire, an ancient civilization that has now been hijacked by the radical Islamic regime there in Iran. The report claims that there were 60 members of the Iranian Assembly of Experts who were called in, and they convened, and then to choose him to be the next leader. But now, 4 hours ago, it looks like he has been sworn in and is taking immediate succession. Apparently, his father has either died or is at death's door. We are waiting for more confirmation on that. I think that could come at any moment, really. And it makes me wonder. I mean, Heidi and I were talking about it. Was that why Elon Musk was sent into New York to sit down with the ambassador of Iran? They knew that this was coming, that the Ayatollah Khamenei was already at death's door by Monday. He was, it was coming. And so we're trying to find out what exactly happened there. Now, who is Mojtaba Khamenei? Well, his full name, he's 55 years old. He was born in 1969 in Mashhad, Iran. He was born. He is married. He was, and he has one child. He has several siblings, and he is the second son of the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. His full name is Saeed Mojtaba Hosseini Khamenei. That's Saeed Mojtaba Hosseini Khamenei. He'll go by Mojtaba Khamenei. This is an incredible information. Just now breaking. I got a phone call just before I came on here saying that it was beginning to leak out that the Ayatollah Khamenei was dead. Now, the information I'm getting is he's either dead or at death's door. And there was a secret meeting held, which is now not very secret because it's starting to slip out. It's leaking out that the second son of the Ayatollah Khamenei has been sworn in and has taken power over Iran as the supreme leader. This is an incredible information. As you're getting ready for have Donald Trump is coming in to the presidency of the United States, Benjamin Netanyahu has been absolutely beating down and Hamas, wiping out Hamas in Gaza, taking out Sinwar, their top leader, and also beating down Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, taking out their top leader, Nasrallah, and actually the top 13 leaders of Hezbollah in southern Lebanon and in Beirut. Also, the assassination that happened to Hamas's political leader. He was killed while in Iran, in the presidential palace apartment. He was killed. And then Israel just bombed the Iranian nuclear facility, which was a secret facility where the detonation, where the detonation portion of nuclear weapons was being built, and that plant has been completely destroyed. Israel did that. We just reported on that yesterday. Also, we know that Elon Musk was sent by President Trump to New York to meet secretly with the ambassador of Iran. That information has leaked out, though, since then, and I did a video on that today. And so now I see why that information's coming forward, because apparently the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was at death's door. He was dying or has just died, and his son has just been chosen to take over as the supreme leader. So things are happening very quickly now, very quickly. And to think that, Iran decided to use these proxies. They used the Houthis. They've been using Hamas. They've been using Hezbollah. They've been using the Syrian army. They've been even using drones from Iraq. And then they even fired 500 rockets at Israel from Iran. They cursed Israel. And so what has happened to them this year for all of this? The president of Iran's helicopter crashed into the side of a mountain, killing him and his top 7 officials. And now the supreme leader of Iran, the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, is dead or at death's door. But one thing's for sure, they have chosen his second son, Mojtaba Khomeini. Mojtaba Khomeini is now the supreme leader of the radical Islamic regime of Iran. And you have to wonder, at age 55, will he be wanting to avenge his father's death? Or, basically, will he be wanting to take the reins and to move forward with the radical Islamic agenda in honor of his father? So this is huge, guys, what's taking place. I'm waiting on absolute confirmation that Khomeini is dead, but I do have confirmation that his son is now been chosen and is sworn in. This information that's coming out, leaking, was actually coming out of Israel, and they would know. Give me one moment here. We're just going to double check something here real quick. It's incredible. We got all these new people coming in. You got a new ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee. You have a new ambassador to the United Nations, and Elsie Stefanik. You have a new, Witkoff, who's going to be leading the Israeli envoy to Israel. You have Jared Kushner. It's going to be working in an unofficial capacity as an advisor for the Middle East to President Trump. You have Elon Musk, who is already meeting with the Iranians. And you're going to have a new Secretary of Defense, and Pete Hegseth. Tulsi Gabbard's going into as director of national intelligence. You have a new NSA director coming in, and that's Mike Waltz. So, and you may have a regime change, which I think is part of what Benjamin Netanyahu is trying to accomplish. He wants not only to destroy Hamas, not only to destroy Hezbollah, but he wants to destroy the Iranian regime, not the Iranian people, not the nation of Iran, but to help overthrow the Khamenei regime. And with the death or near death of the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, this might be the prime time as the second son is moving into position to take control of the country. This might be the moment, at its weakest moment, for the to help lead a coup or to help lead a revolution or a rebellion among the Iranian people, to get rid of these Khameneis and to take back their country and become a modernized country, a civilized country that doesn't want to do an apocalyptic jihad on the Holy Land. This is huge. And so we are this is huge. And before the night is over, we may have the absolute. I'm gonna get a song and come right back. As there's some more breaking info here. I'm gonna check some of my contacts. Saturday was silent, and surely it was through. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? And Friday's disappointment is Sunday's empty tomb. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? This is the sound of a dry bones rattling. This is the praise make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. Pentecostal fire, stirring something new. You're not gonna run out of miracles anytime soon. Your resurrection power, it runs in my veins too. I believe there's another miracle here in this room. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. This is the praise make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming out. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling. My God is able to save and deliver and heal and restore anything that He wants to. Just ask the man who was thrown on the bones of Elisha if there's anything that He can do. Just ask the stone that was rolled at the tomb in the garden what man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Prophesy and say to them, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up from your graves and bring you into the land of Israel. Then you shall know that I am the Lord, and I will put my spirit in you, and I will place you in your own land, and you shall live. I will place you in your own land. You shall live, 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 live. So we're still trying to find out if it's official. Did the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, did he die? He's at death's door. And his second son, Mosjoba Khamenei, has been chosen to be the leader, the supreme leader of Iran. We're going to again, unconfirmed whether or not the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is dead, but he is. If not, he is at death's door. There's a big change here in the entire world. If there's a new supreme leader taking over Iran, and with Donald Trump taking over the free world, and they are at direct odds. The Iranians have been trying to assassinate President Trump. The Iranians have been trying to destroy Israel. The proxies have been attacking Israel. I mean, this is unbelievable, but I can't confirm it 100%. I just can't. We'll keep an eye on it. God said he would punish the prince of Persia. You're exactly right. It is in prophecy. Matter of fact, let me tell you what he said. In the book of Jeremiah, if you go to the 49th chapter, he says he will literally scatter the inhabitants, the residue of the Iranians, Elam. It's in the Bible, they're called Elam in Jeremiah, to the four corners of the earth. And this is punishment for their proclamation to wipe Israel off the face of the map. And they have been saying that in Psalms 83, which was prophesied in Psalms 83, that it would be said that there would be a confederacy formed to try to eliminate and wipe Israel, never to be remembered again, remove them as a nation. And they've been saying that, and they have been building a relation. They've been building coalitions with other nations and these proxies. And their president has already crashed his helicopter into the side of a mountain, and he's dead. And now maybe their supreme leader has died, or if not, he's near death. And they're keeping this very quiet, according to this report, for fear of an uprising in their own country. And there's a reason that Elon Musk had a meeting with the ambassador of Iran in New York City Monday, and and the details of that meeting are leaking, including that Musk told the Iranians, he says, look, with my satellite systems and other things, other technologies I have, I can see everything. I see everything. So cut it out. Cut it out. So this is very interesting here now. I'll be back with more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Wow. We're in the last days.